All right, guys, this your boy Stogie coming at you from Palm Beach, Harley Davidson. Obviously, I'm in the dealership today. Just wanted to go over a few things. I made a recent post about me being a sales manager here at the dealership. And I thought that was kind of interesting because a lot of you guys started asking me questions in reference to how to purchase a motorcycle, what you should do. A lot of people are nervous when they come to the Harley store as far as buying a motorcycle. And man, sometimes, I get it. It could be a little overwhelming. You're not really knowing what's going on. So what I wanted to do is to give you kind of three main things that you should do when you come in to look to purchase a motorcycle, okay? And this can go for like cars, or this could go for bikes, Hondas, Indians, Harleys. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where you go. But the very first thing that you should do is do your research on the motorcycle that you think you want, okay? Do the research on the motorcycle that you think you want. There's nothing worse than going into a dealer and you want something and then the dealer tries to switch you to something else, okay? Now, if they try to switch you to something else because the bike doesn't fit you properly, then that's a different story. But as far as researching, understanding what you want, understanding how you want to get it, just do your research. Maybe go online, figure out, the specs of the bike, look up the seat height, look up gas mileage, what type of riding you want to be doing, if it's going to be like short term or if it's going to be long-term riding, like if you're going to go far out, maybe 500-600 miles, or if you're going to just stay local and it's a commuter back and forth to work. Just understand what the bike is designed to do. So that's what I mean by do your research. You can do this by looking on the website. You can do this by coming into the Harley store, speaking to me, obviously, right? I am definitely a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Harley. Or you could just go into your local Harley store or Honda, Indian, whatever it is that you're purchasing. I'm just a little biased to Harley because that's what I sell. But yes, you just go to your dealership and just talk to the salesperson about the bike, right? Just talk to them. That might be research day, recon day. You go in, see if the bike fits, see if what I mean by fit is, do your feet hit the ground properly? Are you stretching, or is the handlebars too far back, or is the bike too big for you? Are you tiptoeing? It's okay to do all of those things, right? But you just need to know what you're getting yourself into. So that's the first thing, research the bike. These are the first of the three tips that I'm going to give you when it comes to purchasing a motorcycle, okay? Second tip is to test ride the bike, okay? I cannot tell you how many times I have sold people motorcycles and they wouldn't go on a test ride, and they ride it home, ride the back, the bike's too heavy, the bike's not big enough, the bike's not light enough, it doesn't have enough torque, it has too much torque, it's too much power, right? So, what the bike can do or cannot do. So make sure that you test ride the motorcycle, right? Understanding your riding skill and your riding set of what you're going to be doing. If the bike is for long distance, you set the bike up and you buy a bike that's ready for long distance. You wouldn't purchase an 883, right? Or you wouldn't test ride that. I hope you wouldn't anyway. Or if the bike is for short distances, man, maybe you don't need an Ultra. Come on, let's just think about it. But make sure that you test ride the motorcycle before you purchase it, right? So the first one was what? Research the bike, right? Understand what you're buying, understand what you're about to get on, understand the different things that are going on with the bike, the specs of the bike, how you fit on the bike. So research the bike. Second option is to test ride. Okay, you test ride the motorcycle. Make sure that the bike fits you. If you don't have an endorsement, I hope you've been riding for a while, because no dealership is going to let you test ride a bike without an endorsement. Okay, so if you've been riding for a while, then you already know what you like. So that's kind of different. This test ride portion is more for if you're getting into Harley for the first time, or this is maybe you're upgrading your bike, you're going from a street bob or a dyna to a touring bike, or you're going from a touring bike to a trike, whatever it is that you decide to do. And then the third thing that you should do when you're trying to buy a Harley is understand what the insurance is going to cost, okay? Once again, I cannot tell you how many times that people have come out of the finance office and the insurance is $200 a month, $300 a month. Now, if you come to me, obviously I have a remedy for that, right? I have a different remedy for that, but the whole point is understand some type of insurance cost, right? Maybe call Harley. Harley's insurance is phenomenal because you have financed the bike with them. You bought the bike with them. They want to insure it. So they give you all different types of discounts when you insure the motorcycle through Harley. If you want to, if you have your own insurance, then you call your people, get the make and model of the bike that you're looking to purchase. That comes from the research. Then you can call your Progressive or Geico or State Farm or whoever does that. Understanding what what insurance companies specialize in motorcycle insurance. Understand that. That's where you would get in contact with me, because I promise you I know who does and who does not, okay? So you could have been with your insurer for 20 years and they give you a bundle discount, and I'm still $500 cheaper per year, $300 cheaper per year for insurance. So once again, you research the bike, okay? You research the motorcycle. You make sure you understand what you're buying fit properly on the bike. And understand the specs of the bike. Do those different types of things. Also, you can, the second thing is test ride the motorcycle, right? Make sure you are test riding the bike. Make sure that you know what you're buying before you buy it. Make sure that you understand how that bike feels and does that bike talk to you before you ride the motorcycle, right? And then the third thing was make sure you have some kind of idea of what insurance could be. Now, that can lapse over, one more thing about the insurance, that can lapse over multiple bike groups. So Harley insurance is a lot cheaper than, let's say, sport bike insurance, right? Or let's say Banji or what's those things called? The four-wheelers, the quads, those types of insurances, then the T-Rexes and the slingshots, those types of bikes. So even though they're three wheels, they're still considered bikes. But just understand what it is and just do your research, okay? So research the bike, test ride the bike, get insurance on the bike. Those are the quick 3 tips from Stogie on how to purchase a motorcycle. And man, like I said, I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna answer any questions that I can in reference to Harley. I might do a part 2 to this section because there are a couple other things that I didn't go over, but this is kind of like one of the main things with Harley that you should definitely understand how to do before you even come into the dealership, okay? So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Like, comment, follow, tell me what you think about this, and man, have a happy Harley day.